Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be running a Vegeta Evolution team. Now, there you can see we've got the Scouter version, his Super Saiyan 1 version, his Super Saiyan 2 version, which is a Majin Vegeta, and then I do have his God version, which of Goku I don't. So I've got his purple version, and then I've got his yellow version, his purple version, and then his GT version, because why not? It's just an extra evolution. So, because unfortunately he doesn't have a SSJ3, which is quite unfortunate. But it is what it is. Here, like I always do, as I speak, I show you all my equipment. And we've got some very nice equipment going. So, I'm kind of excited to get into this. It should be quite an interesting team to run. We'll see how much of each of them we use. Right guys, so we jump into the first game of the video, and of course it's against the Fusion Warrior team. Why wouldn't it be against the Fusion team? And why can't I get out of that? Explain to me, game. Please explain to me why I couldn't get out of that. But you have your own... Yeah, you have your own temperaments these days. This game decides when to be good and when it just decides to be absolute trash. Like today, oh god, I tried recording like four different teams. But honestly, I couldn't even make a video of one team, because every single time I decided to run the team, I got my Rising Rush guest, and that is the only reason I lost, because the person was able to go on the counter attack, and because of the team I was using, they were able to one combo whoever I was using as the Rising Rush holder. So it was just a great deal of fun, and yeah, I kid you not when I say I got guessed 9 out of the 10 times, because I did play 10 times today, and I promise you on anything you like that one of them, out of all the games I played today, only one of them went through. Only one. Like, are you freaking kidding me? I got every single one of my rushes guessed today. Every single one. And that's not even exaggerating. I got guessed in 9 out of the 10 games I played today. It was a freaking joke, and that is why this is probably the only one in the video in the entire day that I managed to get my Rising Rush off with. It was an absolute and utter joke. I hate this Rising Rush mechanic, and I wish you could take it out the game. I really do. The fact it's still in the game and doesn't give people the option to take it out really peeves me off. And it just needs to go, in my opinion. It needs to go. Make the games more skill-based. Make them so that you can't just cheat your way. Cheapskate your way to a win because of using a Rising Rush. It's very, very irritating. But I suppose until they introduce that mechanic, I'm just going to be bitching and moaning all the time. Hopefully I won't. It's just days like today where, you don't get enough sleep and shit like that. Kind of just makes you a bit salty throughout the day. So yeah, we actually got really lucky throughout this entire match. We got caught in one combo, and that absolutely just decimated my Yellow Vegeta's health. And oh my god, I actually guessed the rush right. I mean, I can't believe that. That was the biggest surprise of the day for me. Thankfully, I was able to switch out of my Yellow Vegeta every single time. So I actually got very, very lucky in that regard. So yeah, I'm not even going to deny that I got very, very lucky there. Excuse me. So we actually coped very, very well with this team against the Fusion Warriors, because the Fusion Warriors are no freaking joke. Here I decide bring in this Vegeta, because no matter what happens, at least I'm going to get some nice debuffs if I'm able to get some blast cards off. But of course he's immune to it, my bad. And here we lose all our buffs with this Vegeta. So we'd actually only lost one character so far. I only tapped once there, but the game just doesn't care. I'm getting better with the single taps though, so there's that at least, I guess. They are registering more and more. Except in one of the things I recorded today, I went for a single tap, and it just decided not to care and went straight for a double. And it cost me the game. So, yeah. Here, thankfully, we managed to actually vanish and go on the counter attack with our purple Vegeta, because he is the one that was going to save. And you really couldn't have just sat through one more card. You had to be that salty that you lost with such an amazing team. Come on. Really? You had to be that salty. Anyway, it is what it is, I guess. We won, so that's all I really care about. Nice little equipment there. Right, guys, so we're jumping straight into game 2, and we come up against the yellow, blue. Isn't that just... Honestly, I mean, I've come up against all the best teams in the game, I swear, today, because I came up against the Movie Saga team with Gohan, Bojack, and Blue Vegeta. I came up against yellow, blue. I came up against Kitted Out Sun families. I didn't face any bots, which is a very, very big surprise to me. I faced... what was the other one? I faced a fair bit of God Key, actually, which is quite surprising to me. And... yeah, I was just very, very surprised all in all. It was a very, very, very odd day. I mean, it's very, very rare to encounter so many hardcore teams this early in the season. But I guess people just want to get off to a really good start in the season. So, I mean, I don't blame them. It's just kind of like, guys, give me a break. Don't give me all the hardcore players, please. It makes it very difficult to record videos. I don't know how I dropped combo there, but apparently I did. But it doesn't matter. This guy's just letting his Gohan take some absolute and utter just demolishment, which is fine with me, because he's honestly one of the ones I just need to go. I just need him gone. Thankfully, yeah, we actually managed to get out of that. The reason I went for a strike card there is because the strike card of the Red Vegeta does destroy cards, and I was just hoping it was able to destroy something of value, so that was the best I could hope for. And here, I had a feeling he was going to go out of it, but at the same time, thankfully I had to wait there just to make sure he wasn't going to just single tap bait me. So, this game was going very well. I went for tap attacks there because I didn't feel like another like Gohan or something coming in. Just shy of being able to finish off the Gohan. But just by the way, I didn't get caught in one combo all game. I get caught in literally 2 cards with this Gohan. And just look what's just happened to me. I've lost the character. So the fact I've done this well with this team already kind of just shows like I've actually done a really very, very good job with this team. Here was no way I was switching out of my Red Vegeta yet, because if I did, he would have guaranteed he would have rushed him. Thankfully, we get a nice little perfect vanish there. Bring in the Red Vegeta because to see how much damage you can do with the blast, but I realized, nah, it's nowhere near enough, so I have to go for a rush. That green card is looking oh so tempting, so I had to choose it. I had no choice. And oh my god, we actually got a rush through again. So, I do lie. I retract my previous statement. It was 9 out of 11 games, I believe now. So, today was just not a good day for Rising Rushes. Honestly, it was just horrific. I did not tap attack there. I sidestepped. But okay, game, whatever you say. Too many times this game is going in for tap attacks when I'm meaning to sidestep. It's going in for tackles when I'm meaning to sidestep, and they just takes that. So, I'm not going to complain. That's the end of the game, end of the Gohan, because that Gohan would easily have been able to make that comeback against this team. You saw what he did to my Vegeta in just 2 cards, so I'm not taking that risk, and he's a last man. So, hell no. And that was a good game too, though. Very good team to come up against, and we wreck it. So, happy days for that. And now, we come into the 3rd and final game against the God Key team. Very, very rare that he decided to run the God Coup. Not many people do run him. He's a very, very good tanky unit, if you need one. He doesn't get affected by paralysis and anything like that, so he's a very, very good option to use on any team. I just don't know what his damage output these days is like. The Vegeta still... I actually don't use this purple Vegeta at all. Like, at all. So, the fact I'm actually having some success with him, I will fully take. Because I'm not the biggest fan of his playstyle, but at the same time, I can't deny that he's a very, very good unit. So, yeah. Here we go for a green card just to see what he's up to, and I thought I heard him sidestep. Card was slightly delayed, so we had to win this, and we actually do. We actually won, so happy days with that. Now here I wanted to go for the rush. There was so much just begging me to go for the rush, so I had to. Even if he was going to switch someone in, I was really hoping the Godku, for some reason, I thought he would be able to switch in. But he wasn't able to, so thank goodness for that. And there you go, there's my guess. I told you, 9 out of 11 games, and unfortunately one of those were in this game. It is what it is, I guess. A lot of you guys are obviously hating on Rising Rushes, because I do see a lot of you, like a lot of people that I come up against, just say nerf RR, stop RR, ban RR, whatever. And I'm just like, I agree. I completely agree. So, I just wish they would make it, because I know you can turn it off. I think it is in, like, offline if you're facing a friend. But other than that, they need to make it so you can just turn it off in the actual PvP. You can, like, take a vote or something. I don't know. I don't know how it would work, but it would honestly... It wouldn't... I don't feel it should affect the player standings at all. I just feel like people are hating the game because of the Rising Rushes as well. And I don't blame them. I mean, you're dominating a game, and a Rising Rush can change everything. And then you're dominating a game, you use, or they use a Rising Rush, they kill one of your best characters. And then one of their characters, let's say Super Vegeta, is still alive. You rush him, he's still alive because you get gassed. And it changes the game in their favor. So I'll give this guy props because he actually waited considerably longer than he did in the previous ones. So where he normally sidestepped straight away, he actually delayed it for quite a bit here. So that was a very good play by him. Yeah, I don't know where his Rising Rush was, so that's why I went straight in for that card, because if it was coming my way, I didn't want to be hitting it straight away, so that's why I had to utilize that Perfect Vanish. This Super Saiyan Kaioken Blue Goku is nuts. He is such a tanky unit. Thankfully, I was patient enough to actually wait for another sidestep, and we dropped combo. Both of the times I've dropped combo have actually been so lucky, because I've not meant to. I'm not going to lie. The first one I kind of meant to, but at the same time I just didn't want to try and chance it. But I got lucky enough to actually drop it so the Goku wouldn't come and just tank everything. So, I mean, it is what it is. Here I decide it's no point going for the rush, but when he gets me in this combo, I'm soon to change my mind. I'm more thinking towards using the rush, but at the same time, I don't really want to do that because why be a douche? But anyway, this game's pretty much just sealed. There was no way I was really going to lose, in my opinion, but there you go. Weirder things have happened. So guys, that's the team. I actually kind of enjoyed using it, except when I came up against the mega tryhard teams, but even then, I actually did quite well, surprisingly well against them. The only team I really struggled with was the Movie Saga team, which, for obvious reasons. But all in all, pretty decent team. Just change up the bench and you have a very good team on your hands. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.